The first time I saw a train, at that time it was still steam railroading on the main line, and I thought that was neat. It was alive, it made noise, it moved, it was breathing, it had life. It had life. My name is Joseph Bispo. I'm an engineer fireman on the steam locomotives at the Yosemite Mountain Sugar Pine Railroad. This represents a reincarnation of the original Madera Sugar Pine Lumber Company, which was a logging operation that extended one time from the outskirts of Yosemite National Park to what is now the Lewis Creek trailhead down below Sugar Pine. The idea was to, in a way, recreate the old Madera Sugar Pine Railroad operation as a tourist railroad, given the chance for the people to see what happened in the old days.
There's a lot of logging history out here that we're keeping alive, so I'm proud to be able to tell the story of the Madera Sugar Pine that used engines just like 15 and 10 out here to take this huge timber out of the forest that helped build towns and cities throughout the world.
The future for tourist railroad can be iffy because they're dying off. Some may have young kids coming in wanting to learn the different trades. Others are unfortunately probably going to go by the wayside eventually.
I'm Diego Morales. I work here in the shop, and I'm also on the engine crew as an engineer and fireman. Typical day would be I'd come in around 6:30 and 7:30 depending on the day, get the engine ready, you come in, light it off. The fireman's basically an engineer's right-hand man who manages the water, fire, and the steam in the boiler. So they've got their own checklist of things that they need to do to get the engine in the state that they prefer. The engineer would typically just look over his locomotive, make sure he's got a good engine, look at all the running gear, you look at the brake rigging. You never know what you might find at that one time that might be out of place that could be critical.
Tourist railroad, if they are open, they're struggling this year. When the pandemic hit the news, so to speak, the governor said, let's start staying home. And then he started shutting down different businesses. And then we were in that group of businesses that could not open. So we lost April, May completely. But when the governor started loosening things up, the people just jumped in their cars and started going everywhere. And the railroad became a destination. It has revitalized the operation in the Central Valley area because previous years we were depending on mostly tourists from overseas. And this year, because of the virus, they cannot travel freely to the United States, and our people are coming up basically from the Central Valley, Sacramento area, Bay Area. Last week we had couples coming up from San Diego even. But we were wondering, will we be able to continue through the end of what would be our normal operation in October? Or is the governor going to shut things down again? All up in the air, just wait and see and hope that we can stay open.
Working on a steam engine is an art form. I think that's the fun part of the job is that no two steam engines are the same. I mean, they have a soul, they have a fire, they have their own personality. I mean, they're alive. Steam engines are alive and they make you feel alive to be around them.
To some people, it might be just a job, but to a good percentage of the older people that in the business, they have enjoyed being around the steam locomotives for X number of years, some even 25 and 30 years, and they would have no other job in the world. We are lucky that we do have, in our case, Diego Morales. He is our future right now, and hopefully we'll get some more like him.
I have no desire to ever work for a diesel-powered railroad. I mean, my heart is set on steam-powered engines. And what comes along with that is a long, rich history of people who have worked on steam engines. They're passing on their knowledge to me, and hopefully I can pass it on to the next set of young blood that comes out here.
I don't know, really, to be honest, why, but if I had to start all over again, I would start again on the railroad. I would come up here, first day, can I help you out? And I'd be here again. It's the steam. It's the steam.